Yeah. What is going right in your view?
Well, the AI thing is what really pisses me off, man. I mean, this whole idea that we're going to come in and tell people how to run businesses
No,
now.
I hear you. Just go back.
Nuts.
But do you think AI is going well right now? We have nothing to really show for it yet, so it's hard to say that. It's cute and it's cool, but there's nothing really substantive.
What is AI? I don't get the term. When I started my company, I had people that I called math people and statisticians. Then it was called data science. Then it was called big data. Then it was called ML. Now it's called AI. At the end of the day, it's software-based algorithms that use three things: data, software, and statistics. And the statistical tools and the approach to the software algorithm development have changed with the transformer model paper that was described. But it's the same thing we've been doing since the 1960s, which is creating packages of software that make predictions and that do things for us. And all that's happened in the last 2 years is we've seen a piece of software that can communicate well with us based on these LLMs, and we're like, oh, intelligence is here. You know, the first time a computer in the 1960s said hello world, everyone was like, oh my God, we have AI now. AIs are sentient. It just said hello world.
Well, that same thing happened when Big Blue, which was that big IBM mainframe, beat Kasparov in chess. People are like, oh my God, AI is just about here. Because at one time, being great at chess was considered to be only a human capability. And if a computer could ever get that good, the theory was that it would have to be an AI. But we actually found out that computers could do chess. But that didn't make them an AI. It just meant that they could acquire that one narrow capability. I think kind of what you're saying is that computers now, thanks to language models, have some ability to interface with us using language and to understand language. By itself, that is not artificial intelligence in the way that is portrayed in science fiction movies.
There's two key things that are happening. One is a new modality in human-computer interaction through chat, which is incredible and opens up lots of new software applications and markets, which I think can be transformative and worth trillions of dollars. No fucking doubt. And then the other one is in generative tooling, where you can make art and you can make video and audio and all this other sort of stuff. So you're creating digital outputs that are not necessarily text, but other forms that also start to represent the expectation that you might otherwise have. And so that is really powerful and opens up all these new models for media, content, exploring new business models, et cetera. So both of those are really important new software capabilities that have emerged. But this notion that I think people confuse AI as being this, like, we've now got humans in software that can do things, is almost like back in the 60s when the computer said hello world and they said the same thing.
I think that what people are awed by right now is that a computer's ability to statistically guess has gotten several orders of magnitude better than it ever was before. And so these guesses seem human and lifelike. But you'll find the edge cases where this stuff fails, and we'll be asking ourselves yet again in a few years what the next leap is. But the thing that is different is that there is a level of investment multiplied, and Nick, I tweeted this so you can just show the math here. There's a level of investment multiplied by a level of improvement in the underlying hardware, multiplied by a level of improvement in the underlying models, that's creating a 400x improvement from the baseline every year. And so the thing that I think is different is that we are taking this statistical guessing, if you want to just call it that, and we're getting exponentially good at it. So there is an efficient frontier at which point you're like, oh my gosh, this is as good as certain humans. You know, maybe not the smartest of the smart humans, but certain humans. And I think that that's what's really, really crazy and intense right now. So I can understand why people are like, we need to get a handle on this. But it may kill the golden goose, although I would just say there is no golden goose yet. There's just a lot of really interesting stuff that people can say is novel, and it's inspiring to see. But by no means has there been just a proven use case that is 10xing productivity.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened yet.